Hello there, a very good afternoon to you all, and this is the live coverage from the T2 Cavern in the Johor Bahru area of Malaysia. My name is Wang Dung. Good to have you all with us, and welcome to the inaugural season of the T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League, which is in full swing. And today is day 3 of round 3, and we still have a lot to offer, a lot to look forward to. And really, so far, we have witnessed some world-class and top-notch table tennis action, and for sure, there is no exception today as well. So without further ado, let's check out the standings so far of the men's standings and also women's standings. And later on, we also have the team standings as well. From men's side, Team Boll is taking the lead right now with some impressive victories and points earned, followed by Alexandra Shibayev. And let's check out the second half of the page here. All right, and these 3 or 6 gentlemen still have their work cut out, and of course, way to go for them. And also the women's side now, Wang Manyi of China replacing Ding Ying is taking the lead, followed by Sun Yin Sha, who also is replacing Wu Yan here, and this is the second part of the women's leaderboard. Let's now check out the team standings. Team A so far has been very, very impressive, still taking the lead. Obviously, they are being chased by Team Person and Team JJ. All right. Today, this afternoon, we have one fixture to unfold featuring Team Rossi and Team Mays, 2 top-class, actually, European legends are leading the 2 teams. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, are we ready? Now, first of all, let's put our hands together for our home team, Team Rossi, led by former world champion Jurg Roskov, featuring Dmitry Ovtcharov, Shifei of China, Paul Drinkhall, Chang Yijin of Chinese Taipei, Ellie Samara, and Gina Pota. Welcome aboard. Ready. Now let's equally warmly welcome our away team, Team Mays, led by Michael Mays of Denmark, featuring Team Boll, Alex Shibayev, Chen of Chinese Taipei, Feng of Singapore, Yan Hayun and Hina Hayata of Japan. Zhao Tianxina, otherwise known in Chinese. All right, welcome aboard as well. All right, without our referees, the show cannot go on. So, also equally, let's warmly welcome our referee team. There we go, featuring Jenny Lee of Malaysia and Winnie Che of Singapore. Welcome. All right, Captain. The 2 captains, would you be so kind as to step forward? Time for us to do the first round of coin toss. Michael, so far your team really has been enjoying a very beautiful and impressive lead. What do you make of it? And this is going to be another tough battle ahead. And the other team obviously is trying to catch up, as you know.
No, I saw a few matches from Team Rossi.
Rossi, we say.
Team Rossi.
Otherwise, he'll be upset.
No, it will be a tough game today. They have a very strong team, and I'm very excited to play again today. We had a good day yesterday, so we have to continue today.
All right, we're looking forward to that. Yes, Captain Rossi, not Rosie. We know that.
Thank you.
Your take.
Yeah. No, we are pleased to play against the best team. But
so far.
So far, yeah. It will stay today, but hopefully not till the end. So we will.
He's going to be upset to hear that.
Yeah, no problem for Team Mars.
The Danish way? Or okay, so ready for that?
I'm ready. We are ready.
Definitely. Let's get a show on the road. All right. Coin toss, your take. Let's give you a chance.
Black, please.
Well, that's also his favorite color. I know that. Let's see. Black. Your wish has been granted.
So, Ching, I put in first match.
Chen Yijin of Chinese Taipei. What a world-class player. Wow. Your response, Michael?
She will face the Japanese star Hina Hayata.
Hina Hayata of Japan. Zhao Tianxina. That's quite a showdown. All right, gentlemen, get ready.
Sorry.
Yes, go ahead. What's the problem?
Feng Cheng Wei, of course.
You changed your mind. What's going on? All right. I'll let you have this chance this time. Feng Cheng Wei versus Zhang Yijin. Bring them on. Game 1.
Well, in cricketing terms, he balled him a googly there. He was really surprised. The look on his face when he thought, no, hang on a second, I don't want that, I want a different player. I think everyone was confused at that point. But we know who our two players are now, unless they change their mind in the next minute or two.
Well, we'll see. Anything can happen with live television.
Yeah, one session today, 6 matches, a matchup between the top-ranking Team Mays and Team Rossi, who are currently propping up the table. It should be a fascinating afternoon of table tennis. T2 has not let us down so far, no reason why it should today. Ashley Given alongside me, Richard Drew, in the commentary. It's not a box, it's a lovely appointed table right down at courtside. And well, we've had a little bit of drama already. Captain Mays changing his mind.
Well, he is the captain, that's his prerogative.
Absolutely. Well, just to confirm, it will be Ching against Feng Wei. Unless he changes his mind again in the next couple. I think we're at the table. We're all right.
Yeah, I think we're okay now.
Okay, well, settle down everybody. The excitement's over. We're about to get underway with the table tennis. A couple of parish announcements whilst we're watching the warm-up. Tomorrow is the last day of round 3. We have another 3.5 hours or so of table tennis, and if you happen to be near us here in JB, Johor Bahru, at the southern tip of Malaysia, or in Singapore, or wherever, if you can get down here, we start at 2 o'clock. It's a family day, so not an official family day, but I'm told it's a family day. Bring the family down, it's Saturday of course, and then we can have a lot of fun. Come and enjoy watching some table tennis. We'd love to have you around. If you want to know how to do that, go onto our Facebook page. I think it's also on the website as well. Right, down to business.
One love.
Starting off with a little bit of luck there for Ching. Both players have been in an impressive form following their matches yesterday.
Stop the clock.
Oh, we've got a technical problem. I don't think we heard.
Let's.
Let's stop the clock. I think Feng was just about to carry on regardless. We got all of 23 seconds into today's 3.5 hours, and we've got a slight problem with the referee's computer there. Hopefully we're sorted. When there's a referee, it's to have something distracting you from the action. Feng Wei, of course, from Singapore. With a few fans from over the causeway to cheer her on.
Nice smooth backhand flick from Chen down the line. We saw her implement this shot yesterday with great effect.
Oh yes, beautiful. Curving away from Ching. Beautifully placed by the 30-year-old. Just kept moving away.
It's a lovely spin up from Feng Wei. Getting great contact from behind the ball, creating a little bit of height over the net. Same again, only this time with the backhand. Adding a little bit of height with a little bit extra spin can cause your opponent great difficulty.
Just long. It's a nip and tuck one, this one. The opening game of the opening match. Took the net, went long. 24 minutes, of course, these matches if you're new to T2. No juice, we go straight to the first to 11. Ching looking to be aggressive. Didn't work this time though.
No rotation really when she stepped in to play that forehand. Didn't give herself enough space to curve round the ball.
6-all then in this opening game. Oh dear, just crept over. Little apology from Feng Qianwei.
Let's.
Oh, very nice. Feng Qianwei had to really bend to get her forehand across. Left the court wide open, and that was the result. These two are really battling it out hard in this first game. That was a lovely rally.
Not entirely sure, it's a little bit unclean from the Cheng racket, catching the edge of a racket not once but twice in that rally.
These players have warmed up extensively in the rooms behind the main court here. So it takes a bit of time to get used to the different conditions. Much higher roof than what is the Primal Studio. So I think it's studio number 3 here. Practice court's much lower roof, different conditions, and the players very sensitive to that sort of thing.
Let's.
Oh, a bit of luck there. Took the net cord that Feng Qianwei could do. Didn't have enough time to react to the changing direction, and it's 2 game points for the woman from Taiwan, from Chinese Taipei. And there it is, just over 5.5 minutes to wrap up our first game. Put a lot of effort into it, but it went wide. And Team Rossi have their first point, and so does Cheng Yi-Ching.
Okay.
Team Rossi, bottom of the pile at the moment. Team A's top, Team Person second, Team JJ third. Those two teams, Person and JJ, will play off tomorrow. 6 games here for you to enjoy. This is the first. Cheng Yi-Ching to receive.
Lovely service accent from Feng, curving round the right hand side of the ball. A little bit deceptive, adding a little bit more backspin. Cheng Yi-Ching wise to it though that time, cutting underneath the ball on a receive, taking the ball on the top of the bounce. Feng did really well there to ride out those shots from Cheng Yi-Ching. A little bit of in defensive mode, but they won the point. Superb guidance off the racket of Feng.
Oh, it's a lovely forehand. You know, Chen wasn't far away from it, but it was already past her. Beautiful Feng really starting to find her range now and pulling and pushing Chen around the table. Just too much of a stretch for Ching. A good start for Feng.
I've got to favour Ching there on the backhand exchanges, adding a little bit more of a kick off the ball, a little bit more topspin.
Yeah, these women are 4th and 7th in the women's rankings, respectively. Cheng 4th, Feng 7th, but there's just one game won between them. It's very, very tight in the leaderboard. And just the top 4 women will be going to the grand final later on in the year. So it does make a lot of difference if you can, even if you lose, to get as many games under your belt as possible.
Lovely crash flick from Feng. You need to break the rhythm of Ching there after the last few points.
Top of the racket from Feng. 4th throw back into the crowd it went. I think it's caught this time.
So the switch didn't pay off that time. A little bit off balance when she made contact with the ball.
Great performance from Feng in the second game. Seems to have woken up a little bit here. Once again pushing it too wide for Cheng to deal with. Quick hands, good direction. This is a good second game.
Cheng underestimating the level of backspin off the Feng service, catching the top of the neck cord, going long.
Helped a little bit by a neck cord, but Feng seems to be in the groove at the moment in the second game. Quicker hands. There's a point back.
Nice little deceptive serve from the Ching racket. Feng not reading it in time, not being able to adjust her wrist.
Once again onto the forehand. Paying dividends, 3 game points. Yes. Chen just showing what speed of thought she has. Obviously speed of the hand as well. Still game point though for Feng. Keeping Feng cooped up on that backhand. Timeout has been called by Team Maze. Don't think she's freaking out just yet. The track we've got blasting around the T2 cavern. Oh, I don't think our DJ is trying to tell us something. The T2 Cavern is indeed cavernous, 15,000 square feet, I am told, this studio complex. Not just this playing area, but also the practice rooms, the T2 Junior area, the TTX lounge.
9, 10.
I think if you go onto Facebook, you can have a tour.
Again, another superb backhand from the Ching racket. He's got to favour her at the minute when it goes backhand to backhand. She injects a last minute second of extra topspin, causing Feng a lot of problems here.
Next point to win it. And she gets herself over the line, and those Singaporeans in the crowd delighted to see that she has leveled things up here. That's what it means to a little look across to Michael Mays, the team captain.
Then also you get good ball after, you can play fast, and then she's behind. Continue to move your serve a little bit. And okay, you look her serve. If upspin, okay, you can flip. If downspin, you can play short to forehand. But also sometimes that one you push long to backhand, and then after you can come with forehand. It's always small change all the time. This is good. So she don't know.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Okay, come on.
Change place. Third game. Ching from Team Rossi to serve. Love 4.
So, game apiece. The players have changed around. They do after 2 games in T2.
Go! 1 love. Love 2.
She started off game 2 really well, not quite so well in game 3.
Well, the tactics from Michael Mays were playing push long or attack the backhand, then look for your forehand, turn. At the minute she's just getting stuck playing backhand to backhand to Cheng's advantage.
Left. Love 3.
Oh my word,
4 love.
what a shot that was. If you're Feng Chen Wei, you think, what else do I have to do? Brilliant.
Players, please play.
Well,
Shame the Malaysian referee just hurrying things up. They've been quite hot on that, haven't they? Good comeback from the Singaporean.
better backhand from Feng. Just feel like Ching thought she might have been able to try and switch there, staying in the middle of the table and then not getting back quick enough for the wide backhand.
Well, I think that took a slither of the table to the advantage of Cheng. Feng will be buoyed by getting back quickly, and there it goes back into this game. all of a sudden she's got that belief back.
It's a lovely short over the table forehand action. Doesn't need to be too long.
Just had to fetch it, didn't she? Angle did the rest.
When you're playing forehands like that over the table, you don't really need any backspin. Just take the momentum of the ball and the spin of the ball and use it against your opponent.
Martinez howling behind the referee, liking what he sees. Feng way, and she is. And scrutable as ever. She plays a bad shot, there's a little frown, and then she gets on with it.
Ching just losing a little bit of rhythm now on her backhand. But I feel like she's just not making the right timing of the ball, trying to do too much. Trying to put Feng under a little bit too much pressure if she's not taking care of the shot on her end.
It's at least the second time this game she's played that shot with the same result as well. Not quite coming to terms with that forehand.
Racket head speed just a little bit too slow.
Was that Harry Moto I saw in the crowd there? Got a day off, come in to say hello to everybody.
A little bit of a lovely surprise for our audience members here today. There's a few members of Team JJ and Team Pearson, plus both captains.
That's nice to see, and that's great play they're watching as well. You have to say, he's 14, so young. Sometimes you think it's a ball boy in the in the crowd having an hour off. Surely you can play table tennis with the best. He's such a prospect. And he will be playing tomorrow, so if you fancy watching him, come on down. If you're within striking distance.
Lovely forehand from Chen. Using all of her body to train into that one. Placement was excellent. Feng probably expected it back under a backhand racket. Really well there to get the net core back initially.
There's Captain Persson and Matthias Carlson in the crowd. Al Carlson has not been able to play. He's an ankle injury. Hopefully he can tomorrow. He's been pummeled by the physio all week.
Lovely top spin there from Ching. Really gripping behind the ball, carrying it over the net with a little bit of height, kicking up.
Game point then for Ching. Very tight match this one. Pull it back. Brave in that point. So, no juice, remember. Next point will win this game. And give whoever takes it the advantage. And the time is ticking down. We'll get a timed game in. Oh, what a shot. We talked about the importance of the forehand to Feng, and she certainly nailed that one.
Gotta feel like Cheng just played too much on the Feng Cheng way of racket. Maybe should have switched up the line. We've seen her play that shot before.
Certainly that shot from above the table really gave you an idea of the amount of movement these players have to make.
Quite many points. And when it's backhand like last ball, you step around with forehand. This is very good. But I think most important still, your service mix a little bit, then you get good ball after and can play good. And move legs, try with forehand. And when she makes this service?
It was okay, but in forehand she's always waiting, a little bit more middle or backhand, yeah? Come on.
Stay off the forehand is the message to Cheng Ching. We saw in that last point why. So the last 2 games have gone to a deciding point. We have 2 minutes 37. If we have a game start within 2 minutes of the finish, we'll go to a kill zone. Another good forehand from Feng Qianwei. The clock goes off. We play the first to 5. That's known as the kill zone. We've avoided that here. Whoever's winning when the clock counts down will take another game. Just too powerful.
The Ching backhand away from the table is working like an absolute treat. She's full rotation every time she plays. Feng nearly getting that last one though, wasn't touching distance, just couldn't guide it on. It's a lovely switch from Cheng, listening to her captain, trying to keep it off her forehand, but when Feng opens the table like that, you got to use it to your advantage.
Well, she's desperate to get onto the forehand, but if you do move around to the forehand like that, there is space on the other side of the table. Feng, of course, has taken the time out. Cheng hasn't, so there's a tactical advantage there for the woman from Chinese Taipei.
Left.
Beautifully done, just flicked, minimum of fuss.
By this Feng here, be hurrying it up.
Yeah, towel break, then straight back to the table. If I was her, I'd be looking across at the referee saying, come on, let's move it on. That should seal it for Cheng Ching. She'll take her time, that's for sure. Play it quickly. Oh, good time had run out, and it ends up 2-2. The time game going the way of Team Rossi and Cheng Ching. Honours are even there, 2 apiece for these two. A really good quality opening match. Pretty level on the stats as well. Just shows you just how close some of these games were.
No surprise really that forehand winner is going to Feng and backhand winner is going to Cheng. That tells the story of the entire match really.
Some really high quality match play here. And this one can play a decent forehand as well. Some of the speed of the action as well. Great defensive work as well from Feng Qianwei as well, and really pumped up at times. Came back from 1 down to take it to 2-1. But of course then the shortened game, the time game, went the way of Cheng Ching. Great game, good way to get us underway in this matchup between Team Rossi and Team Mays. It ended up 2 apiece between Cheng Ching and Feng Qianwei.
So folks, it was a dead even match. What an encounter right there. The two ladies really, gave it all here. From your side， 今天也是啊，一开局打得相当不错，当中有一些起伏，最后在这个突然死亡这个比分当中，又一举的胜出，也爆发出了自己的能量哈。
没有，其实我就一分一分打，因为也是向对手学习嘛，因为他调节的真的比我快，然后第4局自己有冷静下来想一想，才会比较好。
Indeed, she was actually being very focused eventually, as she was very happy to pull through in the last game. Obviously, she said she would like to learn more from Feng Tianwei. She's been modest, of course. 非常谦虚啊，说要向你学习。你看，你怎么看？今天比赛中你也有些起伏。第一局打得不是很理想，马上就是投入进行这个转变状态以后，连续赢下2局，最后呢又是很可惜哈，最后一局没有能拿下。
因为我还是也是一分一分去咬，然后对方在昨天4比0就大比分战胜中国队，所以今天我知道自己也有很多的困难，也是向对方学习，互相学习这么一个状态。
都那么客气，再握把手吧，来。二位知不知道？今天看台上除了有这些死党粉丝之外，还有些特殊的观众，知不知道？看到没有？有人乔装打扮了，你看出来没有 ？Who was there? Who is there? Even though this guy is disguised himself.
看到了，看到了。
哪一位啊
？Person.
Oh, there you go, there you go. 你有没有看到一些特殊的观众啊
？JJ.
Okay, let's check them out. 谢谢二位啊。Wow, don't you disguise yourself, Jürgen? I can recognize you. Did you guys realize that? The former world champion right here from Sweden and Captain Person. How does it make you feel to actually stand with the audience here? How does it make you feel?
It's very nice. I'm speaking to them, yeah, and asking how they feel, yeah, and they are enjoying a lot here.
Is it more, actually, you're more nervous watching them or more enjoyable watching the players on court?
It's actually more enjoyable, and I'm looking also the tactic for the next games coming up. Yeah.
Obviously, that's going to be the one for tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Now, what do you make of standing? I mean, sitting right adjacent to a former world champion. Does that make you feel nervous or excited?
Quite excited, but in between actually got another person.
Oh, I see. Well, you're not really that far from here, right? We have one more former world champion here, 江嘉良 JJ, Captain JJ. 你怎么样看这样的比赛开心吗？自己队里现在没有在打，但是看别人比赛。
挺好玩的，因为这个角度不一样嘛。我现在是坐在那儿，我是当那个 captain 的时候，我是站在那儿，那脚
摇的扇子
啊，
摇的扇子，
摇的扇子，对。哎，我扇子呢？
All right, well, keep your fan right there. That brings you a lot of luck. All right, and when we come back, Julie, stick around. Game 2 is about to start. Welcome back. Let's keep rolling. All right, game 2 is about to start. Another round of coin toss. This time, okay, Michael, I guess it's black, isn't it?
Yeah, once you go black, you never go back.
Oh my God, we really like that color. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, red for me. Looks like, yeah?
Sorry, luck is on his side. Yes, you're...
Dmitry Ovtcharov will be the next player.
Wow, the top play from you, Ovtcharov. And your answer, Michael?
He will play against Timo Boll.
Wow, unbelievable. 2 German players right here. What a derby to look forward to.
Well, it's an all-German affair, this one. Timo Boll, the 37-year-old, for Team Maze against Timo Ovtcharov, 28-year-old. And firmly in the world top 10, of course. Ovtcharov. Expect fireworks from these two. They will be certainly looking for bragging rights as well as the points, I think it's fair to say. Two nice guys who'll happily chat with the fans once this session is over. And two gentlemen with a lot of experience. So we are ranked number 5 at the moment, and with a few medals from the Olympic Games as well. He has had a mixed fortune in this third round of T2, drew with Xavier, beat Haramoto 5-0 in the kill zone. And then with the replacement in the replacement match, I'd love to try and Ching as well. Just Timo Boll, of course, is one of the superstars of T2, so superstars of table tennis, singles titles on the world tour. He won against Haramoto 3-2 and beat Ju-Se-hook by 5-0. Ju-Se-hook, to be fair, yesterday was not at his best, had been ill, but stepped up to the plate and gave it his best.
This will be an interesting run for Jörg Roskopf, as he is the German national team. So it will be interesting to see if the tactics against Timo Boll will play a huge part of this match.
Yeah, the coach of the German national team got an inside line on both these players.
You've got to think Timo will be right up for this match. The last time these two met, he let a huge lead slip, 10-6 up in the 7th set in the China Open, only to lose 12-10 to Dima.
Yes, we'll have that in T2. We don't go past 11. That may be a comfort or not to Timo. For the moment, going the way of Ovtcharov. Roskopf. Captain will be very happy.
It's a lovely backhand from Ovtcharov, taking the ball right in front of his body. Short stroke, compact, with a lot of power through his wrist.
Boll top of the standings at the moment. Ovtcharov is in 4th, but only 2 games between them in terms of games won. So thrashing here from Ovtcharov. The Ching seems completely. At the moment, it's going his way in this first game. Nicely done.
Ovtcharov not being fooled by the trademark Boll serve. Nice little backhand flick from Timo. Really needs to step up here, try to attack the Ovtcharov serve, trying to get in first.
Left.
Really quick on the backhand defensive shot. Boll the first time, but not the second. Can keep it on the table. This is really good stuff from the German Ovtcharov.
Interesting tactic. Boll trying to tie Ovtcharov up around the net a little bit. Nice little inside out forehand from Boll. He's super at creating space where you think there isn't any through his left hip.
Players, please play. 8-4.
Into the crowd, off the edge of the bat. Boll not quite out of it just yet.
1 minute.
Oh, and the timeout's been called already by Roskopf very early on. Still over 20 minutes to go. That was the shot that went into the crowd. Just fractions of an inch, millimetres difference between a decent shot and one that just disappears off.
It's a good tactic used by Jörg Roskopf there. See it a lot in the World Tour. The elite players calling an early timeout in the first set. First set can be crucial to the entire match. Try to get a mental edge over your opponent.
certainly come back here. What was it, 6-1 at one point? So Boll has done very well. And he is so experienced. All over that serve.
Went to change it up, but tried to go long flat, but just sat up half long, unfortunately.
At this level, any mistake on the serve will be punished.
Another little loose ball from Boll.
What a way to wrap up the first game. Dismissive of Timo Boll, 11-7, dominating the table. Timo Ovtcharov. We're having an 80s disco party here in between the games. Tony Basil.
Quite good and you play with and without the end, then you don't get this off the table, and then come on.
Second game, ball from teammates to serve.
Oh, they turned it down before the best bit. Okay then, what can Timo Boll do about this? He can start well and start strongly, and he has.
Clever tactics though from Michael Mays, saying just chip in the serve, play no spin, and then Ovtcharov cannot use the spin against you. Then you can get in strong.
That one nearly did reach the lighting up in the rafters. Missed it. But Ovtcharov looking to tie Boll up with shots to the body. Once he'd escaped that straight jacket, Boll was able to push home the advantage.
Catching the ball there, just on the wrong edge of the racket. Not making great contact. Ovtcharov just a little bit hesitant in that backhand. Could have felt it on, could have extended his forearm a little bit more.
One of his, you look at across the net and there's Timo Boll, and you're a little bit more respectful and tentative, and something in the back of your mind is just be careful.
These two, of course, are great friends off the table. National team members.
When you talk about Ovtcharov's mental state, I am told he practices meditation and yoga. So if he looks like he's in a Zen-like state, he probably is.
6-3.
That was a collector's item. Tighter second game this one. Took the net cord. Took the point as well.
Just rushing the flat flick slightly. See, a little bit of shadow play from Ovtcharov then, yeah. Fully commit to the shot first, don't pull out of it, don't rush it.
Had to really reach to get that ball back Ovtcharov, but it reap dividends.
Shows you just how crucial a little low slow spin can be.
Players, please play.
Great shot, gives you an idea of the rotation of the ball and just how fast it does spin.
7-6.
Let's see if Timo will go back to a no spin service to try to get himself a chance to get in. Timo staying a little bit close to the table and Ovtcharov, being a little bit more dominant. We've seen him previously in earlier rounds. He's happy to sit in and hold a few balls and then take his chance.
He's looking much more on song than he was in the first game. As you say, staying at the table, asking all the questions of Ovtcharov.
Nice little change up from Ovtcharov, playing long and deep into the Boll backhand. Try to keep your opponent guessing.
Ooh, that's a horrible little edge. A fulsome apology from Timo. It's getting tight again, isn't it? Ovtcharov hanging in here, even though Boll has the game point. Has the serve as well, which will aid his cause. No, couldn't make it. And, Timo Boll takes the second game and levels this match up. Try to whip that backhand flat, but didn't get the range straight through the net. And that's how it looks, pretty tight. Going first off to Ovtcharov, then to Boll. The tongue out. He plays the forehand with the tongue out. That's what we can tell you from our super slow-mo. Shox likes it. It's a good slow-mo of, you've seen, I don't know how many different colours she has, but it seems she has the whole rainbow on her fingernails at the moment. I'm not an expert, to be fair.
No, she definitely likes to colour code what she wears with her fingernails. Always has done, even when she was a junior.
Not your thing then when you're on the table. Great early exchange.
Boll happy to sit in and guide one of the backhands back to get himself into a better position.
It was right on the line, wasn't it? Oh, that's brilliant from Ovtcharov, and that's a real statement of intent. Placed millimetre perfect. Again, sent Boll the wrong way, just disguised that forehand.
Boll with a little bit of a nod of the head at the end, going, yeah, okay, that was a good shot. Ovtcharov just being the more dominant of the two, getting in, attacking early.
Yeah. You say, you obviously had a chat after the second game, have a minute timeout, more advice into his ear, and he's come out much better than the second game.
A little bit of frustration from Timo. We don't often see that from the cool and collected German.
Yes, he may not be the one doing yoga, but he is the man with the bandana. They can't ruffle his hair, if anything else. 37 years of age, but I think it's fair to say. Looking at the table, he still does his gym work. All or nothing from Boll, and it turned out to be nothing. Nice response from Ovtcharov.
Lovely short action over the table from Ovtcharov. Again, using Boll's own speed and momentum against him.
He was 6-1 up in the first game. Look at him, 7-1 up here. Well, dismissive at the moment.
It's a nice little deceptive fade.
And the return of serve sat up nicely for him.
1-9.
Well, this is going just swimmingly for Ovtcharov. Still 10 minutes on the clock as well. Oh my word. Well, he's done it with the forehand, now he's done it with the backhand. He's got quite a few game points in hand, but he'll be keen, I'm sure, to get it wrapped up, given it's a timed match, of course. Well, slice of luck to go with his good play. Finishes off that third game, and Ovtcharov is 2-1 to the good against Timo Boll. That's the tail of the tape. Ovtcharov looking really good for it. Super slow-mo cameras giving you a real glimpse into the craft and the art of these table tennis players. Well, we're not supposed to have a timeout between third and fourth, but we're already 50 seconds on the clock. Maybe something that we sort out for round 3. We've been fine-tuning as we go along. Took the net and went long. Boll looks like he's in a hurry to level up here.
Lovely switch up from Ovtcharov. Just causing Boll a little bit of problems with it. The amount of deception he has currently on both his backhand and his forehand when he comes across the ball.
Lovely change of direction. Boll, not for the first time in this match, was heading one way, the ball was heading the other.
Again, implementing the long bouncy service.
He feels there is a lot of aircon on it at the moment. I can feel a breeze from the aircon. I think he's right that there is a breeze down onto the table, which is not what you want. These players use such fine margins. I just got a little dust of the aircon. Hopefully it's not affecting the players too much.
Boll looking really, really unhappy, signalling to Michael Mays something's bothering him.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the air conditioning. He's creating a breeze. I can feel it. And if I can feel it on the table, he must be feeling it. I'm not sure there's
6-1.
any way. Well, they've got a timeout to come, but can the captain ask the referee just to stop the clock and sort it out?
Well, as good as Ovtcharov serves have been in round 3, Boll hasn't missed that many forehand open ups in previous matches, so it's a little bit concerning if the ball's going long.
definitely not happy. Another little look at the captain, Michael Mays.
If I was Timo, I'd be straight round to the umpire, try to get it fixed.
He's won 2 so far in round 3. He'd love to make it 3 out of 3. Better from Boll. He's not out of this game just yet.
See him adjusting, playing a shorter stroke. Try to keep the ball in the table.
Players, please play. 4-8.
That's a bit more like the Timo Boll we all know.
Racket head speed, really, really quick.
Clock is running down. If he keeps fighting, it'll run down even more.
9-5.
Did really well there to adjust off the net cord, just wasn't to be. Ovtcharov creating a little bit of height. Ball kicking up to the Boll racket. Well, from my angle, that ball kicked and jumped on the table. I don't really know if that's the best ball.
You already just discarded one.
Let's 10-5.
Can you get over the line here? It's gone long.
11-5.
And we have 3 minutes 55 left on the clock. Again, this is supposed to be just a very brief 15-second changeover. It won't be, I can assure you that. We're on to, what, 20 seconds already. Yeah. Anyway, 3-1 is how it looks at the moment. Timo Boll just looking a little bit out of sorts and not happy about the, I think it is, the draft coming from the aircon. These are, of course, huge aircons here in Pinewood Studios. Nice long.
Nice little spin up from Boll. Playing a little bit slower, a little bit lower over the net. Nice little deceptive backspin serve.
Don't like that ball either. That's 2 they've dispatched in a couple of minutes. We do have lots, don't worry.
Well, I'm hoping the Boll boys aren't putting those back into the basket though.
No, I got my eye on the first one that went. That's by our crane camera. The interesting thing is that Boll boys do hold the next ball to be thrown to them in their hands, so you can get a bit sweaty. That's 3. We've got a hat trick now. I think that one has gone to a Boll boy's hand.
He is, and Roscoff will be sweating on the side. It was those two that looked through the ball baskets.
Well, he did so well defensively, Timo Boll. Just couldn't get over the line on that point. Yeah, first defensive backhand was just brilliant, but in the end, too much space on the table. 3-3. Minute and 20 to go.
3-4.
All very tense. Oh, what a marvellous flick backhand. Not going where Ovtcharov thought it was going, that's for sure.
Boll kept it so low over the net, it was difficult for Ovtcharov to play any power off that, never mind even try to win the point.
Again, really quick backhand from Boll, but he couldn't follow it up with the forehand. And this is going down to the wire.
Yeah, just got a little bit caught in the middle, body lifting up out of the shot instead of going forward. A lot of smile there from Ovtcharov. He knows the time is ticking down. That was a huge error.
He's going to take the timeout. We all wondered what was going on there. I think he just turned around and said, "Stop the clock, I'm having a timeout." And why not? What is there? 13 seconds on the clock.
They lost about 4 seconds there, though. Timeout was called, and there was a little bit of hesitation from the umpires.
I do wonder whether, you know, we're talking about tweaks perhaps to the format, whether the referee can have the power just to wind the clock back 5 seconds. We shall see.
I think they have done in the past, but that's been at the request from the captains.
4-5.
Well, they haven't started the clock yet. They will do it when they start playing. Winnie Che is across the table with the finger on the timer. And that could be the point that secures the game for Timo Boll. You know, they might take their time, wait for the buzzer to go. He plays it anyway. I don't know whether he gets the point or not. He's academic. Not one of his more impressive serves either.
That we just saw.
Fabulous. 3-2 in the end. Timo Boll winning the timed game at the end. He wasn't very happy with the air conditioning creating some currents. He's still having a conversation with the team captains. Great game, some great play. Ovtcharov not overawed by his esteemed German teammate.
Really got to feel that the Ovtcharov backhand caused a lot of problems for Timo Boll today. Just so much power and precision coming off the racket.
It was a good battle between two good friends and two teammates as well. And in the end, it was, despite the timed game, it was a success for Ovtcharov, who won by 3 games to 2.
Welcome back. Dima Ovtcharov is with me right here. Dima won the game, actually won on to be 1 apiece, and for the next 2 games, you raised the bar completely. Tell us a little bit about what you actually did on court.
Well, it's always tough to play against a good friend, somebody you practice with for over 15 years. We know each other inside out very well, and yeah, so we both have difficult to play against each other. I think I had a good start, played very aggressive. I think I deserved the victory. I'm glad I could take 3 points for my team, but the last set was, of course, very pity. At the stand of 4-4, I had a good opportunity. There I played a little bit too safe, unfortunately.
Of course, yeah. On the other hand, overall, you came out as the winner here. I must confess, this morning I saw the two of them actually dining together, talking, chit-chatting, everything. It really is difficult. It's a psychological battle as well. But, you know, once you're on court, you really have to change your mindset completely, won't you?
I mean, absolutely. We are playing mostly the most intense and important matches. We recently played twice against each other in the Champions League final, entered the China Open final. I mean...
That was a seesaw battle as well.
Yeah, there was both on the knife edge, both matches, and so is today. It was a slight 3-2 victory for me, and yeah, I'm glad it brought me back into the race here.
There you go, helping your team win a couple of points. Congratulations, Dima. All right, how about a big round of applause for Dima Ovtcharov? All right, stick around. When we come back, Game 3 to unfold. Welcome back to our live coverage of day 3 of round 3 here. Well, Michael, so far it's not a very, it's a bumpy start, shall we say, for your team, even though your team is still leading. So what's next?
Yeah, you will see Hina Hayata.
Oh, really? Wow.
Again.
That's right. That was the very beginning is when he said that. Yeah, from your side, York.
Elisabeta Samara on this side.
Ellie of Romania. Wow, that's quite a match. Bring them on for game 3.
Pick your color, red or black? You black, you red, okay? You choose. Receive yourself. Alright.
Well, normally it's the captain to busy themselves for the toss. Yeah, okay, let the players get on with it here. This should be an interesting one between Hina Hayata, who, well, Michael Mays decided he was going to play first today and then changed his mind. And here she is getting a game. And Elisabeta Samara of Romania is who she is going to be taking on. And this is Samara, who beat Shocks 3-2 in that all-Romanian day 1 matchup, and then lost to John by 3-2. So there have been tight games both times for the 30th ranked Romanian. 9th in the rankings in T2. And Hina Hayata is 19th in the world, is 5th in our rankings. One of 2 athletes with 19 games won, Ching, who we saw earlier on. She's added to her 19, of course, but as we stand at the beginning of the day, that's how it is. Karal Hazami of Malaysia is our referee.
First game, Samara of Team Rossi to serve.
And we're about to get underway with our 3rd game of the day. Just the 1 session today. We've got another session tomorrow at 2 o'clock local Malaysian time. Hope you can join us for that as well.
1 love.
Positive start for Samara. Really feel like she needs to step in and attack if she's going to trouble Hina Hayata.
Left. 1 love.
Hayata really positively looking just to step in.
Left.
Usually backhand flick
Wonderful.
all over the table. Or a forehand flick like you've just seen. Crash that right into the forehand of Samara. There's a lot of power from the young woman.
That's another one of these women who have one of these serves where the hand and the bat just waves all over the place before eventually coming into that service action. If she throws up high again, you'll see that.
A little bit of luck, but it's better for Samara. You feel like if she just passively blocks, Hina's going to get in, but if she tries to counter hit, it'll put her in good stead for the entire match, hopefully.
3-2.
A little bit unclean from the Hayata racket. Apology quickly ensued. Hayata comfortable playing backhand to backhand exchanges. She has lovely timing on the ball. So you got to think Samara needs to switch it up, maybe play more into the middle or switch down the line. Another good service from Hayata, curving around the left hand side of the ball, creating just a little bit of topspin.
Samara, like you say, happy to go on the attack and just trying to disrupt Hina Hayata's game. 16-year-old, 12 years younger than Samara.
Left. 4-all.
Lovely backhand from deep. We've seen Samara plenty of times drifting away from the table. This time, though, she had full rotation, a lot of power. Nice soft block from Hayata, creating a lovely little angle, bending away from the Samara racket. Samara obviously watching Hayata's previous matches. She likes to fade the ball down the line. She was wise to that one.
Another tight opening to a women's match. We had that earlier on between Ching and Feng. That ended up 2 apiece. He just joined us, and Timo Boll just falling to his good friend and teammate in the German national side, Timo Ovtcharov. 3-2.
6-7.
How about that? To break the deadlock and go 1 ahead. In terms of points in his first game, excellent quick hands, and Samara did nothing wrong there. Just outfought.
Mistake again. She really needs to start mixing up the area of play. Playing a little bit too much on the racket of Hayata. She's just sitting in wait, ready to counter hit. Nice cheap point there of service for Hayata. A little topspin serve is working a treat in this opening game.
Well, she's just starting to take control here, isn't she, Hayata? And has 4 game points. Samara has the serve, so she's not down and out just yet in this game. That's a lovely forehand.
This time it was Samara creating a little bit of deception. Playing an inside out forehand, a little bit of a fade cross court. Hayata just not expecting it to her backhand.
She has the serve, and she still has 2 game points. Oh well, anxious to get around onto the forehand, and in doing so didn't quite make the angle. Would have been a winner if she managed to find the edge. The effort she puts in there. Rotation, the amount of pressure on the shoulder.
10 all. No use.
That's 4 game points saved here. No juice, as you heard the referee say. And so the next point wins. And how brave will Hayata be after the last few points? Samara takes it. And this is that roar of triumph from the Romanian. This is how it was wrapped up. It was great. Strength of character, strength of mind, and of course some great play as well. A little glance up at her opponent. Hayata deep in conversation with Michael Mays. And just for the interest of accuracy, I said Hayata was 16 ago. She had her birthday in July. She's 17. Birthday, year 2000. I think some of us in this commentary box feel old, although I don't think Ashley would worry too much.
Service working well for Hayata.
Left. 1 love. Left. 1 love.
Samara a little bit lucky there that it was a net. Just didn't read that it was a top spin service.
Love 2.
Good start for Hayata. Bit of work to do after a slight implosion in the first game.
1, 2.
Feel though, Samara really stepping up her game. Definitely the best we've seen her play in the whole of T2 so far. Little bit of luck, but the way she was striking the ball, she did deserve the point. She's playing a little bit more aggressive, suiting her really well in this game.
As they say, fortune favours the brave, and she's certainly been brave in this game.
Nice to see Hayata moving all over the table for a service. Does create a huge distance.
2-4.
6 minutes and 10, the first game of this match. Already nearing 3 minutes on the second one. They are playing long. Great work from Samara. Fighting fire with fire. Standing toe to toe on the table. She's in touching distance and she has the serve.
Oh, Hayata just clipping the racket there off the table. Gotta be careful not to rip the rubber. If that happens, she'll be forced to change her racket.
Did all the hard work, couldn't finish it off. Hayata. A little look at the bottom of her shoes. It's a very grippy surface, but sometimes you can slip. Quite a lot of unforced errors from these two at the moment. 19 in total between them.
Samara adding the pressure. She's taking the ball a little bit earlier than she has been previously in the earlier rounds. Injecting a little bit of pace. Trying to put Hayata under a lot of pressure. It's a great strike from Hayata. Both women getting out to the wide forehand. Impressive footwork so far. It's the right shot though. Probably will go down as an unforced error, but I'll call that a good miss.
Yes, there are good misses and there are bad misses, and sometimes if you've done the right thing it hasn't quite come off. You don't beat yourself up quite so much.
Samara reacting a little bit better to the top spin serve. Just getting to grips with a little bit of changes in action.
That's long. Well, Samara just getting ahead in the second game.
Lovely counter hit from Hayata, taking the ball a little bit earlier. She knows that Samara wants to put her under pressure, so now it's time to reverse the role.
I think she kind of got away with that, Hayata. Samara was surprised. If she sits up, she'd been there quicker. She just span away from it, yeah. Good view from our camera behind the table. And she's on a roll. Well, there's no better time to get ahead than at the end of a game. Look at the team bench.
9-all.
This is already heading towards 7 minutes this game. 2 games almost finished, but only 11 minutes left on the clock out of our 24.
Mia's at the side just a little bit unhappy with Hayata's choice of serve there. Saying she should have played the dead no spin serve.
10-9.
Well, that was a lovely shot. Must have taken a brush to the neck. There's an apology from Samara, but there's a chance to make it 2-0 in this game for Elisabetta Samara.
Left. 10-9.
This time the net cord was from Hayata. So, no juice. We're here again. Second time in 2 games in this match. Last time it was Samara who had saved 4 game points. Came roaring back. This time Hayata saved 1. And this time it's the same as the first time. Samara gets herself over the line. Another 11-10.
Okay, but it's off.
That's what it means. Fist bump. Come on, she says.
But if she's playing to your forehand, then she will play mostly now to your forehand, yeah? Not to the forehand, yeah? Play down the line. Middle, it's okay, middle position. Oh, really far.
Come on. 7:44. I think that's probably the longest game I can remember, certainly in round 3.
And if she's coming with backhand here, okay, then far out in the backhand, then one time, one service, huh? Okay?
Base inside. Third game. Samara of Team Rossi to serve. Love all.
So a minute timeout we always have after the second game, and the players turn around and to change sides, and we're underway again. Well, she should have finished it off halfway through that game. Great reactions from Hayata.
Samara choosing to play a little bit slower than the last ball, making sure of it. Really easy to overhit.
Both these players have come out punching, haven't they?
Left. 1-all.
That waves all over the place on that serve as it comes down. That's a slightly different serve. And it's dispatched.
1-2.
I think this is a tactic from Michael Mies to do this pendulum serve, but at the minute it's more of an advantage to Samara. She can control the spin better. If I were Hina Hayata, I'd be throwing in a little topspin serve. Oh, there it is.
It wasn't controlled very well by Samara. Flying off the table. Here's your action from the Japanese player.
3-2.
Catching a thin edge.
You can't place it much better than that, can you?
Left. 3-2.
Quick bit of time out of the game with the towel. And get back on it. Samara ahead again.
Lovely placement for Samara, just 2 inches into the middle of the table. Hayata choosing to play another backhand, but was off balance. Oh, Shabayev. Another little cup of tea to keep him going during this match.
6-2. 6-3.
But I think that was a bad miss from Samara there. Set herself up really well with the long flat service.
3-7.
Flat-footed Hayata there. No apology for the edge.
All Michael Mears can do is laugh from the side. How much luck is Samara going to get in this game?
Well, wasn't lucky that time. Took the net and went long. Still in this game, Hina Hayata.
Samara just rushing that slightly. Legs getting to the ball a little bit quicker than her arm, and her arm had to play catch up.
Yeah, I wonder whether just her mind's thinking, well, I could make it 3-0 here. There will be another game after this one. So if she can get over the line here, she's assured of the win. I know it's not the money that motivates them, but they'll get the $1,000 of course as well. It's always nice.
Doesn't hurt.
She's getting there. 2 points away.
Left. 5-9.
Very easy to get a bit tight, isn't it, as you get closer to winning a game. I'll just concentrate on each point. Easier said than done. Well, Hayata, that would have been a disappointment for her if that had gone back on the table from Samara. Very fast attacking shot. She's getting closer.
Some lovely little set play from Samara. Short serve to the forehand. Bring Hayata in, then play long, deep to the backhand.
The net went long, and she has taken that third game. There is 4:35 on the clock, and so we have time for a time game. Whoever's leading at the end when the buzzer goes and we count down to 0 will have claimed that game. But Elizabeth Samara will be delighted with the way things are going at the moment. 3 games for her, 3 games for Team Rossi as well, who are 8-4 to the good at the moment. Coming into today, Samara in 9th on the table with 13 games won. Well, that will hike up now to 16, of course. It will take her across and above Georgina Pota, if only for a while.
Better placement from Hayata. Not playing onto the racket where Samara is expecting it. Lovely spin up there from Samara, really gripping the ball from behind. Samara did really well off that net cord though. It's really easy to try and outpower when you're a little bit panicked. Soft hands. Smarter player from Hayata, trying to keep Samara out and not let her open up first.
Roscoff, the captain, loved that one. That's his applause you can hear ringing out. Timeout's been called. With 2:30 on the clock. It is Hayata and Michael Mays who decided time to have a chat.
She will do the serve again, I think. Or upspin serve, but it's often half long, and especially also when you're at the serve. Sometimes she push long. Try to spin on this one. If you're on backhand, you're there. Come on, Ellie. Take all the chances. Come on.
Interesting there. Roscoff saying if you go backhand to backhand, you are there.
2-3.
Samara winning majority of the backhand exchanges at the minute. Really has found her form here in round 3. Nothing she can do there though. Lovely forehand topspin from Hayata. We haven't really seen too many in this match, unfortunately.
The frustration showing in the face of Samara there. Well, once again, a tight old game between these two.
The lovely fade flick from Samara. Again, just not playing where Hayata wants her to play, causing a little bit of problems. 2 inches here and 2 inches there can cause a lot of difference. Samara really working well off the Hayata serve. Not fooled by the topspin service like she was in the first game.
Good attacking play by Samara. Doing a bit of pressure here, wants to avoid the whitewash.
Gotta feel like Maze's team are being a little bit quiet in the bench. It would be nice if they were to get behind the player of Hayata.
Yeah, she's had a tough old time this week. That's better.
5-8.
Lost, of course, to Sung Ying Sha, 4-1. Lost to Wang Mengyu, 4-1. 2 really tough games. But there, she shows what she's capable of. Dispatching that point.
8-6.
She's not far behind here. The clock is ticking down.
1 minute.
Well, that's a clever little timeout from Jürgen Roscoff.
Shabayev shouting from the bench there, saying, "Put it back to 10 seconds. We've lost some time."
We've lost a lot of time. 11 seconds.
Come on.
Should do really.
Continue move.
And I think it's possible it is going to happen. We're having a conversation there amongst the officials, and it's gone back to 10. Well, they've lost a second actually, but they now won't start the clock until the ball is struck. Well, nothing that Hayata could do.
Michael May is just kicking the chair there.
Well, it was within the 15 seconds. She had no intention of playing that last game, last point. And you wonder whether that's where the officials do step in. I mean,
well, in fairness to Samara, the ball boy did not throw the ball in. She had no ball to serve. Can't really play without a ball.
No, I believe that's quite impossible. I play some very good air table tennis. Very, very impressive from Elizabeth Samara. She'd already wrapped up the win anyway, just an extra game for her. And the stats backing up the dominance generally of Samara.
Quite surprised there by the backhand winners, but Samara played a lot more backhand winners than Hayata, but there we go. There's the stats.
Well, they always reflect the game, of course, and we have some great play from these two. Really aggressive start from both of them. Hayata looking good on the forehand. Not always finding her range though. And some excellent work from Samara, just keeping on top. Too tight games, of course, 11-10, 11-10, the first two, and then of course the last one where it was timed out at 8-7. Wasn't much between them, but in the end, the experience of Elizabeth Samara was the defining factor, and she ran out with 4 very valuable points, beating Hayata by 4-0.
Welcome back, Ellie. The obvious winner of this match is with me today. Ellie, congratulations. What a clean victory right here. 4 points in a row to be earned. So throughout the whole match, you were so concentrated, you were on fire, weren't you?
Yeah, I have to say I was lucky in the first set and in the second set because I won the final point. But in the end, I was playing better and better, so I helped my team with 4 points.
Absolutely. Speaking of earning points for your team, right now, do you think your team still has a shot? Because we still have 3 more rounds to go, at least before the grand final is kick in. So what do you make of it?
We are hot to win, so this is the most important.
And also, you need some help perhaps from the fans here as well. What would you say to them?
Fighting Team Rossi.
All right, let's keep rooting for them. Thank you very much, Ali. Congratulations. All right, great choice. Stick around when we come back. Game 4. Welcome back. So far, Team Rossi is leading over Team Maze. Obviously, the team right now to my left needs a lot of points to catch up. So, Captain, we still give you a chance to do this round of coin toss. I know he goes black as always. What's your choice this time?
Black also.
Black also. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna be black? Well, guess what? It is.
Paul Drinkhall will be played on this side.
Drinkhall of UK right here. And Michael, your chance, your answer.
Chen Chenan.
Chen Jinan of Chinese Taipei. Great battle ahead. Stick around.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. This should be a good one. For Drinkhall and Chen Qian, 26-year-olds. Actually, for Drinkhall's nudged into the territory of 27. Still a young man. 6-time English champion, of course. Chen Qian of Chinese Taipei. A couple of losses under his belt at the moment to Samsonov and Mitsutani in this third round. A mixed bag for Sir Paul, as they call him in the team. Sir Paul Drinkhall hasn't quite got the knighthood yet. He beat Yun Mitsutani 3-2 on that last point for a 4-3 win. And he lost 4-1 to Tomokazu Harinato. So 2 matches against our Japanese competitors. Mixed fortunes for him. Just ranked a little bit above Drinkhall, Chen Qian, in terms of world ranking. In terms of our leaderboard, Drinkhall at the bottom, I'm trying to say. Chen Qian is 5th. Although is on equal numbers of games won with Xu Fei and Matthias Carlsen as well.
Drinkhall of Team Rossi to serve.
And he has a couple of wins under his belt in the T2 series so far. So there's every possibility. A very attacking Englishman may do something here, but Chen Qian, a very experienced player. And that may well be a microcosm of this game.
Just noticing a bit of tape on Chen Qian's left ankle. It'll be interesting to see if that plays some problems during this match.
Yeah, straight down the Achilles.
Round 3.
The main problem is he's got no points on the board at the moment. It's not a good start.
It's a lovely soft block there from Drinkhall. Maybe in a soft block, but he takes it super early.
Oh, well, that's when he winds up and hits a shot like that, you know he means business. That was well, marvellous, that one. Very low, fast and well directed.
1-5.
He's on the board, Chen. Net cord from Drinkhall.
I don't really know what your Grothkoff's been feeding his players over the last couple of days, but they've come out here gunning.
Oh. An apology from Chen. He's the 2008 World Junior Singles title. Have a wild guess who he beat.
I think he beat Paul Drinkhall in that one.
There you go. You're already ahead of me.
I remember that result. It was a tight one for Paul. Not easy to lose at any stage, but especially in a final when you're so close to glory.
Well, straight back with 5 straight points. Chen back on it.
We've seen this happen, Paul, quite a few times over this round 3, having the lead and letting it slip. Lead.
He's got his nose back in front. He's played some sumptuous shots in these first exchanges. That's one of the best. Well played by Chen. Paul Drinkhall liking to get round onto his forehand. Chen switching to the backhand and directing it away from Drinkhall. Oh yes.
7-6.
Not just the forehand from Drinkhall, that's a really good backhand as well. Demonstrating with himself. Coaching in his head. Not happy with what he was playing there. He'll be happy with that though.
7-8.
A little bit of luck, but gets his nose in front.
Beautiful point from Drinkhall. Played really well when he was tucked up on the backhand, and then it all opened out into a really nice shot or two.
Lovely little bit of feeling close to the table from both players, but Drinkhall coming out on top in that exchange.
It's a very attractive first game, isn't it, to watch as a spectator. That's another lovely flick backhand. Well, we know he can play the forehands, but he's been enjoying success of the backhand as well. And it is Paul Drinkhall who takes the first game in this match, 11-7. Get control, Chen. It's a good job from Drinkhall, who set the foundations by racing into an early lead and then holding on and pulling away again.
Second game, Chen of teammate to serve. Love.
He's done it again. Oh. Perhaps all the stars are aligning for him today.
2 love.
Chen just struggling for a bit of rhythm here and to perhaps work out the best strategy. Will there be an early timeout for him, I wonder?
Left, 2 love.
It's a lovely flat service from Drinkhall. Causes a lot of problems for a lot of players. The opponent has no spin to work with, so when it's long and quick like that, you're thrown off.
There's the forehand again. Got round really quickly to unleash it. It's all about quick feet as much as quick hands.
Well, all of you that follow Paul Drinkhall on Facebook, you'll probably noticed that the jet lag had woken him up this morning in the early hours, and he was talking about the negative feeling of having leads and letting them slip.
Just had a little chat about the ball on the way. I'm not sure he was happy. Well, I don't know why, but it seems okay now. Yeah, the jet lag is a difficult issue, isn't it, if you're an athlete?
A little bit of trouble as well when you have what Paul would think was a bad loss yesterday against Harimoto, having led in 2 games and losing both. Can keep you up at night. It's a lovely put away from Chen there. Really fully rotating and fully committing into the forehand. That's what he needs to do to put Drinkhall under pressure.
Great defensive work by Chen, but it couldn't continue, and Drinkhall kept his nerve, kept accurate, and he is 6-2 up in the second game.
There's lovely footwork by Drinkhall, getting around, playing an extra forehand.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant from both players, for goodness me. Drinkhall, there was one of those shots from Chen that just arced away to the left. He had to check his shot, still got it back over. Look at the backhand winner, 7-0.
Left, 2-7.
Wasn't just us getting excited, the whole bench was up. I think both benches, whether at that point it was a win or a loss, were impressed with the amount of athleticism from both players. Whilst we're watching this exciting game, there is the warm-up hall. We've got 2 more matches to go after this one. Pota and Yang Huayan. They're warming up, getting ready. They'll have to be next by a process of elimination.
The lovely deceptive forehand from Drinkhall. Using the tram lines really, really well.
Pota in the inset there, you can see warming up. On before she's on. Just under 15 minutes left in this match. Straight to the body. And straight past the defence of Chen, and 6 game points to make it 2-0.
Left, 10-4.
He's done it. Well, Ashley mentioned the fact that he lost 4-1 to Hanamoto yesterday.
It's good if you play 1-2.
But he's come bouncing back, and he has looked in the form of the tournament so far for him. I've seen him play better and more positively.
And
7.
It's good to have sometimes this up
11-7, 11-4.
He has not this quality after. Maybe try to come with the flip, but there you are.
You might have heard Ovtcharov saying, there's not much to say really, is there, but perhaps a little flick here or there, but just carry on your momentum, i.e. keep calm and carry on.
Ovtcharov just pointing to his own head there, to Paul, saying, you know, keep your focus, you're 2 games up. You're playing really well, just keep positive.
Let's see how we go in this third game. He's 2 up. Chen with a bit of work to do. It wasn't a bad return of service, but wasn't enough.
That was Roskov's tactic. Sometimes you could play the long flat service. Chen doesn't have much quality off that.
An early point for Chen, which we haven't seen so far in this match. Not letting Drinkhall get into his expansive game. Clever from Chen.
Left, 2, 1.
Another little service from Chen. Drinkhall not reading it. Didn't get fully round with the banana flick.
Big joy shout from Drinkhall. Going south. Back into this match. Being positive. And there's that long, fast, non-spinning serve. That really can take your opponent by surprise. McCord thwarting Drinkhall. Chen with the serve here.
Sportsmanship from Chen there. The umpire didn't see it. He goes, yep, it was a net service. Didn't really matter though, it was the same outcome. It's a nice little serve from Chen, kicking away. Drinkhall just not moving over enough.
Yeah, kind of lost his momentum a little bit, and that's down to Chen just playing that short game. Once it gets a bit expansive, Drinkhall's back in it, isn't he? You feel he's always got a chance. This time it's not coming back. Excellent from Chen.
Well, finally, Team Maize are off their feet. It took something big for Timo and Shabayev to get on their feet, but there it was. Chen hitting a cracking forehand down the line.
Yeah, Roscoe, the other captain, enjoyed it as well. Broadly smiling.
7-4.
Chen suddenly coming to the party here.
Left, 7-4.
Referee certainly saw that one. Gives you an indication of just how much spins on the ball. It slides away 90 degrees. Oh yes. That's the Drinkhall we saw in the first 2 games. Wrong footing Chen, really attacking the ball. Drinkhall, he's desperate to get the ball away from the table.
Clever tactics from Chen though, trying to keep it short, trying to keep Drinkhall out. Just ball coming loose slightly.
Yeah, I think Chen is quite happy not to excite the crowd because it's to his advantage just to keep it a little bit dull and close to the table.
Gotta feel that Drinkhall served that ball half long out wide on purpose. Chen falling forward, playing a high, slow spin.
7-8.
Chen really not playing a bad game here, but just his first forehand topspin just going a little bit slow, a little bit high. And against Drinkhall, that can be dangerous. He loves to counter hit.
Not surprising. Chen and captain Michael Mays call the timeout. Not surprised, I wonder what he's going to say to him. Not too much, because Feng's doing all the talking. It's a conversation that's been conversed in Chinese, so I'd love to be able to translate, but I couldn't.
Judging by some of the actions, Chen saying, look, what can I do? I'm getting my forehand in, but it's just being blasted away. And he is kind of saying, try to place the ball in different areas, just do what you can.
I'm sure there wasn't much to be said from Groskov, just keep it going. Have some of your own medicine back. Even Ovtcharov's from Team Rossi is up clapping. That's not power, that's just cunning. These two are putting on a great show. It really is. Not just power, but a bit of intellect required in this match. Well, he is very close to making it 3-0, but you can take nothing for granted. In this rarefied 2-2 atmosphere, these guys know how to come back, and Chen has the serve. Not this time, more power from Chen. Effort he put into those shots. Well, he had no right to win that point. He really didn't. He popped it up. Chen couldn't put it away. What a backhand return that was. 3-0. Drinkhall leads.
He needs to push long. Now he's waiting for it. Yeah, but on this ball where it was half long, yeah? You start nice, okay, you play this really strong. But sometimes you can play this one, yeah? Okay, pushing to both corners, yeah? But you have also a good feeling.
Well, it's been a masterclass, as it turns out, from Drinkhall. That was our super slow-mo camera. Poor Drinkhall. Yeah, he really is very animated. Chen has, well, what, 7 minutes? You can get 2 games in here. You can come back. I don't think you'll win the match. It's a question of whether Drinkhall now can keep himself focused.
For Chen, it'll be important just to stay calm. He's 3-0 down, but as he said, we could get 2 games here. Could be 3-2.
Just bear in mind how important this is personally for Drinkhall as well in terms of the table. So if he can get a 4-0 or even a 4-1, 4 games would take him not momentarily perhaps, but up into 9th place from 12th.
A little bit of a role reversal on that last point. Drinkhall playing soft and high, and Chen coming in with the power.
I was going to say beautifully placed, but it took a little bit of net as well, I think. Chen An is in 5th place. Ovtcharov above him at the start of the day, but with the same amount of games won. Ovtcharov winning 3 games, of course, today in his match against Boll. So it's all a bit nip and tuck at the moment. Still over 5 minutes left in this match. Might go into the kill zone, you know, for another match, another game rather.
Lovely no-spin serve to set up a long receive for Drinkhall. Gotta think if you're Chen, maybe needs to take on the Drinkhall serve a little bit more. Look to flick, put a little bit of pressure on him. Yeah, you gotta feel he really does need to start attacking the Drinkhall serve if he's gonna give himself a chance to get a game on the board.
This is not quite such a high octane game either, is it? No, that was beautifully done by Chen. Really nice. Perfect point. You see what Drinkhall was trying to do.
It's a lovely bit of spin from Drinkhall. The ball was a little bit high, but with the top spin he put on it, it didn't really matter. Chen just not covering the ball enough.
7-4.
Well, Drinkhall doesn't really need any more luck on his side.
We're talking about the stars being aligned. I guess when it's your day, so far, it's your day.
Well, it's a better idea from Chen, looking to flick, but just a little bit deflated at the minute, which we can see why. He's 3-0 down. But he's a high-class athlete. He can still get up, game on the board.
Yep, it's the nature of sport though, isn't it? Sometimes it just isn't your day and surprises can always happen.
4-9.
You know, over the T2 series, he's been a better player, of course.
Umpire just saying 3-9 where it was 4-8. There's resetting.
5-8.
Well, Michael Mears will feel everything is going against his team today. Little laugh, but not much he can do.
12-4 down in terms of the matches so far. It's 4-0 Samara against Hayata. And there's a chance. It could go 4-0 here, and still it will be a timed match. Not into the last 2 minutes. It won't be a kill zone with the time taken off. He's done it, and you just wonder where Chen's will almost has been broken because nothing's gone his way. And a grim look from Michael Mays.
Simple, and then move legs. Try to.
Drinkhall ensuring he's not letting a lead slip today.
He's on the plane later on tonight, back to his family. And I imagine he'll sleep well on the red eye.
Well, probably better than he did last night, that's for sure.
Another batch of jet lag, but he'll cope with that. All these players, it's the same for everyone, of course. There's your Feng, Chen Wei, just across the causeway.
Better from Chen, staying a little bit close to the table, adding a little bit of a pressure on the block.
Now the thing is, Drinkhall keep his concentration here and plays out at 5-0. I mean, it would be great in terms of the match, but in terms of personally and for the team, going to have to start winning some points here because Chen has a better start to this game than any other. Curves beautifully away.
Time out, 1 minute.
And why not take the time out? You're in a comfortable position. Stop the momentum.
Maybe forehand. Okay, also first ball. Yeah, the first ball. It doesn't matter which one, but it must be in the forehand. Yeah, that's okay, Paul. Yeah, keep on. Yeah, chance. All the way down. On your serve, right? Long ball and this one. Yeah, come on. Yeah, try.
The captain's telling Paul Drinkhall to try. He's talking about a particular tactic, not necessarily his effort. He's put a lot of effort in here. He's down in his 5th game, but he's up 4-0 at the moment. 1:36 on the clock. Oh wow! They're all off the bench now, teammates. That was a really crucial point as well. You've got Got a bit of spin on that, didn't he? Even from that deep. He might have kicked up given the reaction of Drinkhall.
Go! 1-4.
Better from Englishman's point of view. Really fast hands on that backhand, flicking it cross court.
5-1.
He may not be able to make it a clean sweep at this rate, but he will be happy with his day's work. Seconds, 4 points needed. Chen has the serve and he'll take his time here.
5-2. Set. 5-2.
May well have just secured the game for Chen. I can't imagine he paid for it though. Yeah, and that will go.
2-6.
Clock will run down in the last few seconds. That's a consolation point for Drinkhall. No, not to be. But a good result all the same for Drinkhall, who takes this match by 4-1. He had a tough old start to the two series. Lost in the first series, the first round of matches. Got a first win last time out, and 2 wins out of 3 here for Paul Drinkhall in round 3, and that was very impressive against a really tough opponent in Chen An.
Yeah. Okay, I was always you were up with a big gap, and it's coming closer. But
look at that, points won on serve, 70%.
Backhand winners 10-2 for Drinkhall. Not surprising. It does reflect the match. Chen looking more for his forehand.
16 winners from 4 right there.
Oh, we had a lot of highlights to choose from in this match to squeeze into our allotted 1 minute. Look at that for a shot from Paul Drinkhall, and a second one to follow it up. He's at his happiest when he's expansive, finding the gaps.
Got a feel for Chen though. Didn't really play a bad game at all. He got shots like that, kept him in, got him a game on the board. Just Drinkhall getting in just too many times.
Yeah, both benches up off their backsides and onto their feet. They enjoyed this indeed. It was a good match for these two. Drinkhall beating Chen by 4-1.
Welcome back. Paul Drinkhall is with us, actually. A clear winner today, Paul. Congratulations. Really a job well done. You look like a different person from yesterday. What happened? You know, you were so pumped up, so ready to go. Tell us a little about your secrecy.
Yeah, no secrets. I played quite well yesterday, just didn't manage to finish the games off when I was winning. Today, mentally, I was more switched on maybe and made sure that if I did have a lead, then I closed the game out, and I think it's the best game I've played here so far, and yeah, very happy with my performance.
In an unbelievable fashion, really. And obviously, you know that before you, your teammates also did very well. Do you think their performances or actually affected you one way or the other to galvanize you to do more so than ever?
Yeah, possibly, but you know, we've all been fighting from the start. It's just not gone our way yet, and hopefully, you know, we can continue in this game and keep continuing throughout the season until the finals, and hopefully we'll be there and fighting for the championship.
All right, one would hope so. Well put, really. Paul Drinkhall, congratulations. All right, when we come back, don't go away, though. Game 5 is about to take place. Hello again, Gina and Young are with us. Game 5 is about to take place, so why don't we just go through this round of coin toss. Gina, your choice.
Black.
black. Alrighty. Sorry, Jan, your choice now?
Receive.
Receive first. Already, Gina and Jan, game 5.
Four down, 2 to go here at the T2 Cavern, and the women are back on, and it's Georgina Pota against Yang Wen. Hungary against South Korea. Team Rossi against Team Mays. And we've had a great afternoon of table tennis, I think it's fair to say. And these two hopefully will continue the action as well. Pota, who has had a mixed bag so far, lost to Wang Mengyu, drew 2-2 with Ekholm, 32 in the world, 32 her age. Yang Hoen, she drew with John and beat Sox by 3-2. That draw, the 2-2 draw in the earlier matches of the round.
Should be an interesting matchup. Both players not really drifting too far away from the table. Both have short, compact strokes. Yang getting the early start though.
Very lively, isn't she?
We should really see a lot of these rallies develop over the game. Quick exchanges from both players.
Good serve.
I heard the chant, I think, from Michael Mays. Good serve. I'm sure Yang got the message.
What is that? Ball number 4 or 5 that's been thrown away?
That's hard, isn't it? We didn't see one yesterday.
1-4.
That is the difference between playing just the one ball and having lots being thrown at you. You're saying it's going to be taken up and trialled as well elsewhere.
I think the first World Tour it's going to be trialled in is the Czech Open, late August.
6-1.
You'd think players from the T2 League will be advanced in that area though, compared to other players around the world.
Well, they're certainly used to the rhythm of it. Of course, they won't have the 15-second rule, but so no matter whether they chuck the ball back, they can take their time with their little ticks and routines and stuff.
Be interesting to see if they develop a habit of running back to the table.
I think you'll see if it does speed the game up generally in World Tour tournaments. Can be marathons, can't they, the games?
Let's 3-6.
Well, we were talking about it, Ashley. You were saying a lot of those sort of exchanges not too far away from the table. Just seeing who blinks first, really.
I think in this game, placement is going to be key.
7-4.
I could see the power possibly in some cases in these rallies.
Lovely link up between the forehand and backhand of Pota.
Slap it back over. And the spin, couldn't quite find the range there. Junior Pota. Oh, it was Pota's point to win. She got herself into a dominant position with some great forehands and backhands and just tried to go a bit inside out, and I think that was her downfall.
Lovely little backspin service from Yang. Pota being fooled. Better from Pota. It's a lovely little spin up.
Yang could do with getting a few points here for her team. There's a chance here to take the first game. Not just yet. 13-5, Rossi leads Mays. That's gone long. That was the first game wrapped up. Just under 5 minutes. We've had a
very good.
A draw, a 3-2 win, a 4-0 win, and a 4-1 win for Team Rossi so far in this session. So good work from Yang Hwan, the South Korean, the 23-year-old. Already 26 seconds on the clock. We talk about this, but it's hard in, isn't it? End of a game, have a rest, regroup.
Lovely little serve from Yang, just kicking away from where Pota thought it was going to land. Nice little side spin to it. It will be interesting though at the end of this match to see which players come out on top with the backhand winners, as it's the strongest shot for both players.
Really tentative shot from Yang, and she got away with it. Lined up on the forehand, Pota, but you've got to get a bit more on it than that to land it on the table. Yang racing away with his second game thus far.
1-5.
Perhaps that's the bit of luck she needs to get herself going.
A lovely little play from Pota, using the table really, really well, mixing the placement. Nice little backspin serve. It's quite deceptive. Can be any spin. The action is so short, so Yang just had to make up her mind and just didn't pull it off.
Good power from Pota this time. She's come back really well from 5-0. Characteristic little fan of the face with her bat. See her do that a lot. That's really good from Pota. Good strength of character to get back.
That's 5-all.
Pota just catching that ball a little bit too late. Needs to look to take it early to put pressure on Yang. Just scraping the net cord. Can deviate the ball slightly and make a huge difference to the opponent.
Pota with by far the most unforced errors, 16 there. Well, she's getting into rhythm with the backhand. You've got to watch out. Much prefer to play on that side.
It's a lovely short forehand from Pota. Just doing enough to keep the ball in play. Forcing the error from Yang.
How about that? 5 minutes gone in this game. We're already past the length of the first game, and from 5 down, Georgina Pota now 8-7 in this second game. And the backhand's really going nicely now.
Not much Yang could do there though. It's a lovely put away from Pota. Stepping in with her body. Lovely flat hit. Yeah, Pota just a little bit annoyed. Stepping over too much onto the forehand wing to play another backhand. Just threw herself off. Balance is crucial when you're playing from the middle of the table especially.
Wraps it up. 6 minutes 22 on the clock for that second game. She pulls it back level. One apiece.
First top spin.
Yeah, straight forward to 5.
Yang with a lot of work to do. Try and beat the Pota backhand.
Do it to the middle, no problem. Yeah? If you do the forehand, it's perfect, but if not, to the middle, no problem. Yeah? Come on, positive, Gina. Come on, that's good.
Third game. Sorry. Players change side. Third game. Pota to serve. Love all. Love one.
Pota stepping in a little bit too early. Didn't brush the ball. The racket was a little bit too open. The lovely backhand switch though. Really using the wrist to come across the ball to play down the line.
It's a really crisp exchange, and Pota playing beautifully. Took her time and then whipped it across the net. She'll take the luck once it's going. 3-1 up then in this third game, and just under 12 minutes to go.
Yang playing into the middle of Pota. Throwing her off balance.
Nice readjustment from Pota. One of the point in the end.
Good tactics from Roscoff, trying to find the middle of Yang, then spread her out wide.
2-4.
A lovely slow spin up.
Must be hard for Yang. There she is at the other end with Pota's team on their feet making a lot of noise. I guess on the plus side, she can look straight across and see Michael Mays. I was going to say on her teammates, there's only one there. Oh, two, sorry.
Yes.
I'm doing a disservice. Ovtcharov is always very vocal on the team Rossi bench.
3-7.
Samara knows this will be a big scalp in T2. Number 4 team to beat the number 1 team. Better play from Yang. Switching to the Pota forehand and then mixing the play.
Almost landed it. She did it previously. Yes, Team Mays going into this round of games. Match day 9. 123 games won. Team Pearson 113. Team JJ 106 and Team Rossi 95. So quite a way back. This will really help at the moment. 8 + 8 against Team Mays. Staying at the table, taking the ball early.
Got a favourite Pota when it goes into the backhand to backhand exchanges in this match.
I might team a ball with the tongue stuck out of the mouth. Lots concentrating on the shot. Not the most important thing the Super Slow-Mo camera's taught us, but just one of them. Oh my word. Shot of the day, I'd say. Yang put absolutely everything into this shot and it just came flying back. A lot of elevation, the shot from Yang. Very bounce high. Dealt with it very well. 4 game points. Not this time.
Trying to win the point too early. Rushing the backhand.
Wrapped up. Biggest, no, second biggest game of the match. 5:17 on the clock there. That was really good play. That game from Georgina Pota.
And if she's playing soft, okay, you can own the ball, but you can play also soft.
Lost a draw.
Soft one. She don't like this ball, especially on the first one. You'll have to play so fast in this one. Yeah? Come on. Yeah? Come on.
4th game. Yang to serve.
7 minutes on the clock
Love
and counting. Might well get another 2 games in here. Just depending. You should do.
Interesting though, Team Rossi have equalled 15 games. That's their highest ever margin in T2. So, with one more game to go, you got to think they'll get another game somewhere.
What a shot that was. Just flat batted it over, took the edge, and, well, I'd love to see that again.
But I hope someone caught a picture of Ovtcharov's reaction to that. Head in the hands, turning away, didn't know what to think.
1-2.
Nice to see Timo Boll off his feet for his teammate, trying to give some encouragement.
That's better from Yang. Fast play.
Yang cleverly playing to the middle of Pota, causing her to become off-balanced. Difficult to play an inside-out backhand when you don't have equal balance through both hips.
Well, she did very well to hang in there, Pota. Yang unable to capitalise on the net cord.
2-4.
Yang will take it though.
Better in this game, isn't she?
Better pressure off her backhand for sure. Playing with a little bit more pace.
They're getting very involved in this.
6-2.
Another dismissive flat back forehand.
Nice little tactic from Pota there, making Yang slow spin up. See him again.
Smile between the two captains on that passage of play. Talk about timeout's been called. So we're talking about Pota's backhand, but the forehand was pretty decent in that point.
Good. To do an easy serve, it's okay. It's not necessary to do upspin. Yeah? Just this one, it's okay. Yeah, you can choose it forehand or backhand, that's no problem. She's moving you a little bit more backhand, middle, backhand, middle. Yeah, take care of this one.
Just leave that.
Yeah.
Half long service forehand spin. Yeah. It's okay. We play good now. We play good. Come on.
Words of encouragement from both captains. Very finely poised in this fourth game. 3:41 on the clock. If we get to the end of this game when there's less than 2 minutes on the clock, we'll go to the kill zone game and take the clock off first to 5.
A little bit of luck for Yang after the timeout. Will help to settle her nerves though, getting an extra point on the board to have a 2-point cushion lead. Feel Pota just rushed that slightly, yep. The arm going across the body instead of going in front of her. A lovely receive from Pota though, cutting with both backspin and side spin. Makes it difficult for her opponent. We also see Hayata put that into play.
Getting closer to being able to level this up. It's been an intriguing match up this one. Ashley called it, said it could be a good match this one.
With the time ticking down, it could be our first kill zone of the day.
Yeah, we've not had one so far. Always good.
9-7.
Not much Yang could do with that one. It was an absolute bullet from Pota's racket.
So far in this match, the maximum points to a winning game has been 8. 11-8 in the second game went to Georgina Pota. So Pota will be looking to change things around a bit here. 2 game points to Yang. And it's wide. And there is that game for Yang. And she levels things up here.
Quality good.
Kept persevering on the backhand. In the end, able to close out the game.
Well, this has been a great battle between these two. Every time I think in this match that this is going to be the best match of the day, the next 2 players step up and put in a huge performance.
Yeah, and next up, by the way, Xu Fei, the last match of the day against Alexander Shebiev. I would advise you not to go too far away from however you're viewing this.
Love, first to 5 points. Love all.
Kill zone then, clock's gone, first to 5.
Michael Mayes knows how important this is, not just for his team, but this would be the first win for a Michael Mayes team member. Feng being the closest with a 2-all tie against Ching.
You'd be a brave person to call this one, wouldn't you, at this point?
Well, this is just some outstanding play from both of these women. Every time you think, well, that's got to be the rally of the match, they come out with something even better.
That's not a bad shot either. We're inching towards the conclusion of this game.
Both teams on their feet. Team Rossi remaining on their feet. Team Mayes just preferring to take a little bit of a seat during each point.
Getting loud in here.
Well, we should really have 2 cameras on both of the coaches. The reactions are priceless currently.
A little bit of daylight, and 1 more point will do it for Georgina Pota. There we go, that's the view from the Team Rossi camp. All a bit nervous wandering around, and Paul Drinkhall's just shuffled in after helping with warm-up duties. Oh, what a way to wrap it up. Pota absolutely delighted. I imagine Yang will be sick to the pit of her stomach with the way she managed to capitulate there. 3-2 then to Georgina Pota, and for her, after a loss and a draw, she gets the full set.
Oh, well, you never want a match to end that way, but unfortunately that was the case. Pota thoroughly deserved, though.
Look at the celebration. She has a radiant smile. And I don't know when that's relief or euphoria. You tell me.
Team Rossi have now beaten their highest game total. Now up to 16. Their highest before this match was only 15.
Well, they're going to win the match up between these two, that's for sure.
No surprise here, though. Backhand winners going to Georgina Pota, 8-5. Really was a great match between these two players. Really compact short strokes, extended rallies, giving the crowd a lovely view of both of their styles.
Well, they both went for it, didn't they? We're talking about how much Pota liked her backhand, but she could certainly play on the forehand as well. Yang kept coming back, levelled it at 2 games apiece, but just went off the boil in the kill zone. Teams getting involved as well, absolutely fabulous, but what a way to finish. It's a shame. In the end, a narrow victory for Georgina Pota over Yang Huan by 3-2.
Gina Pota obviously is enjoying her big smile right here after that hard-fought victory, hard-fought battle right there. Gina, the final kill zone, it could go really either way. How do you manage to tough it out, especially, as you told me, this is your second kill zone in this tournament so far, right?
Yes, it was my second, and I won the first time, the kill zone, so I'm very happy. And I can't find the words now because it was so tough match, and I'm very tired, my head.
Too excited to talk over right now. But Gina, don't worry about it. You know, you do have a lot of fans here who love you. One particular one I noticed, he would like to say a few words to you, and obviously he might have a question for you to answer. Would you mind?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's do that. He's right here. Come on with me. Yeah, don't be shy. I know that you like her so much because you were yelling, you were rooting for her. Come on. Yeah, what might be your question? Where are you from?
I'm from JB here.
Okay, so what's your question to her?
Your fighting spirit is incredible. I really admire her fighting spirit. I hope that she will continue in this tournament to show us her fighting spirit, and we can learn a lot from her.
Well said. What do you say, Gina?
Thanks for the nice words, and I will keep fighting.
Well, you're a little bit shy, like her as well. What else would you like to say? Yes, give her a big hug. Give her a big hug there. Come on, you can do that. There you go. All right, Gina. Thank you so much. All right, don't go away. We'll be back very soon with the last game between the two gentlemen. Stick around. Welcome back. The fixture is not over yet, obviously. So far, Team Rossi is enjoying a comfortable lead in this battle right here, 16-7. But the last match is about to take place between Alexander and Shifi of China. All right, let's give it a go. Shifi, 你的选择?
Red.
Red. Okay, let's check it out. Sorry, Alexander?
Service. Service.
Service. All right, bring it on. Game 6 to start.
Well, we've had some absolutely, I'm not using hyperbole here, but smashing, fabulous, incredible matches so far in this session. I think it's just not me trying to big up T2, it has just been brilliant. And these two, well, it could be an interesting one as well, couldn't it? Because they are both players of great potential and great talent. It is Alexander Shibiev of Russia against Xu Fei of China, part of that rotation we talked about before, Chen, Feng, the 10-hole grip, the 18-year-old, the man who had a few travel problems, couldn't make the first rotation of games. Lost 3-2 to Samsonov, but has shown really what he can do. He's a big, strong, powerful player. 153 in the world, but make no doubt about that. That will rocket in the next few months, certainly within the year. And here's a man who knows his way around a table tennis table already, 26 years of age, ranked 28th in the world. Already had junior titles to his name. He will give Xu-Fei a bit of a table tennis education if he is allowed to.
Should be a lovely contested match to close out this session. Team Rossi just having a little bit of a giggle to themselves.
Shibaya from Team Mace.
On all chairs with her. Come on, we have to go first.
Nice to see Team Rossi in good spirits for once. We've had a few ups and downs in the T2 system.
Yeah, we've had a few maulings, I think it's fair to say. They're 16-7 up at the moment.
Oh, it was a great positive backhand flick from Xu.
Between these two teams, by the way, first off, it was a mauling, a 15-9 mauling, as we said, and then it was a 13-12, a really close one. So this has gone the other way, really.
Well, it's a deafening clap from the Team Rossi bench, fully behind Xu-Fei.
It's only the second time in this third round that we've actually seen a warning for a serve. First time, of course, for Xu-Fei.
Yeah, he's just a little bit over the table when he serves. You have to be behind the white line.
Certainly I've understood that in English. He was chatting away on the bus back yesterday to Boll Drinkhall, wasn't it?
1-3.
Conversation.
Nice to see he's been fully welcomed with open arms by Team Rossi for his first week.
With a sort of carry on bag as if he's just come off the plane. Don't think it's quite that bad, his travel travails, but certainly not an ideal preparation, and he has, like you say, fitted in really well, just slotted in.
Taking a little bit longer there to serve. Woniche just looking around her thinking, should I call this or just let it go?
He'll take a warning or two before he knows. That's good power. These two are not going to die wondering, are they? They're going to give it everything. Yep, Woniche just gesturing towards the table.
Better from Shibayev. Serve was a little bit bouncy, but his timing from Shibayev was excellent. Lovely service placement right into the body of Xu-Fei. Serve delivered at pace, so not much Fei could do to get his body out of the road. Interestingly, Shibayev choosing to serve half long float or short float.
He's so pumped up, he's dancing around this floor here.
Well, I'm surprised Shibayev's got any energy left after the grueling match he had yesterday against Ju Se-hook.
Ju Se-hook wasn't at 100%. He was still defending away, and this guy smash after smash, top forehand spin after forehand, top spin. I think we were saying he spent a long session with the physio last night.
Yeah, you'd have to get a massage or two after a match like that. a long warm-up today for him as well, to try to get the body back into a good condition.
6-0.
Also about 5 cups of tea beforehand as well. Didn't do any trouble.
Does love his tea, doesn't he?
I think he's had about 3 on the bench so far.
See, he knows, because obviously it's a diuretic, he does know he's only got half an hour on court. Doesn't matter how many cups of tea he has, he'll be fine. Don't caught short halfway through your match, do you?
No, wouldn't be great really.
Bit of a waste of a timeout, really. Look at that lovely forehand from Shabayev.
Players, please play on 7-0.
Yeah, both players at the minute just abusing the 15-second guideline. It's a great response from Shabayev though, getting fully round the backhand corner. He's not a short lad, so getting round there is pretty impressive.
It was a fast serve as well, I didn't have a lot of time. That distinctive penhole grip.
Michael May is just telling him, come on, just don't stress, calm down, it's only the first game.
8-0.
Penhole grip, when you see it in a fast backhand flick. It's a thing of beauty, really.
Well, you got to question Shabayev. He needs to change the placement of his serve to avoid the banana. Oh, well, that serve went long as well. So maybe the long flat serve isn't working so well towards the end of this game.
When you serve, move your hand away.
Right on it today, winning change. A warning for each player thus far.
This is only in the first game. Could we see a yellow card develop?
I reckon. I do, yeah.
Taking bets now.
I think it's almost inevitable, to be fair. So Shufei have a chance to wrap up the first game. Not quickly, it has to be said. They're taking their time, aren't they?
Oh, that's definitely over 15 seconds.
Backhand not on target this time.
Better placement from Shabayev, just a few inches more into the middle of the table, not on the Shufei racket.
10-9.
Shufei trying to be cute. Alexander Shubiev even cuter. 10 apiece. Next point wins it. Good adjustment to move his weight across Shubiev. That's a lovely return of serve. Really wrong-footed Shubiev. He was winding up for a shot that was never coming. The ball was in a different postcode. Amazing, you see on that super slow-mo. Time the ball was down for quite a bit of time. Shubiev not even looking at it. Just tucked in by his body. Well, he's got roughed up there, Alexander Shubiev. But he's a bit streetwise himself.
Warning for time delay. Shabayev as well, time delay. Okay? Team captains, please take note. The players have been warned. Second game, share to serve. Love all.
I think that's fair enough from referee Jay, just saying you've both been warned. I had enough in the first game. Let's just get on with it. Shubiev should know better.
Well, it's not often the team captains get named and shamed either.
That's great table tennis from both players, but Great placement from Shibiev, just right into the body. Flexible though Shu is. He's not going to get into position for that one.
Let's 1-all.
Amazing. Really quick reactions from Shu.
Forehand was so short, just needed to use Shabayev's power against him.
The man that Captain Jorg Roskopf has named Wayne Rooney up on his feet. I think it's a bit harsh myself. I'm not on Wayne Rooney.
But I don't think Jorg Roskopf wants to hear some of the nicknames Paul has for him. I think one of them was Horse.
I'm not getting involved. But yes.
All in good fun though.
Yeah, they're a really good team, really tight together in adversity, and now in, well, I guess you can call it triumph, certainly today.
Better from Shabayev, adding a little bit more topspin to his first opening up shot. Boll played a little bit higher, causing Shu Fei some timing problems.
3-all.
And that post was certainly in the way for that one. Shabayev getting ready to go around the net, just not pulling it off.
It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to go over the net, of course, in table tennis, as long as it lands legally on the other side. I'm sure a lot of our avid table tennis fans will know this, but if you're new to the sport, always good to point out.
5-3.
Heroic defending from Shibiev, overpowered in the end, and certainly the bench enjoyed that.
6-3.
Fully involved and engaged and enjoying this.
Another punishing backhand flick from Shu Fei. It's not a bad receive from Shabayev, but Shu Fei moving into the middle of the table, preferring to flick with his backhand.
Better for Shibiev. That'll make him feel a bit better.
A lot to do in this game though, trailing 3 points. Shu Fei a little bit hesitant there, didn't turn and play a backhand flick, probably because of the last point. Just a little bit hesitant.
Fast serve, perhaps catching Shibiev a little bit unawares. Certainly taking the attack to the Russian in this second game. There he goes again, big booming top spin on the forehand. And 5 game points. Really has dominated after a tight first game.
10-6.
Then he get on the forehand and they punished him. Xu takes a 2-0 lead. And Team Rossi notch up another. They're 18-7 up now.
Well, that song certainly suits Team Rossi at the minute.
If you play good here, next ball, top spin. Yeah, it's good. Service, short forehand.
We are rocking here. That's for sure. It's all a bit glum.
Yeah, it's good. Sometimes good.
Service short forehand. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Blocking very pensive. He wants to Team May's corner.
Well, you heard Ovtcharov there. Main tactic, serve short to the forehand.
Bit like the Drinkhall, you don't want to let them get too expensive, Xu.
Shav coming out a little bit more positive. Gotta wonder what Michael Mayes has told him in between. Well, whatever it is, it's certainly working to take a 2-point lead. Better placement at the receive from Shabayev. Trying to find Xu middle any which way he can.
Yeah, just a feather of an edge there. Apology, of course, as is the custom from Xu. I always say it was close enough. As long as it's taking a bit of the edge.
Let 3-1.
Receive was popped up there, but it was just too far away for Shabayev to do anything about it.
Better start to this for Alexander Shibyev. Certainly have speeded up their preparations and their serve. And the free to step in again. A little bit off balance, Shibyev that time.
Just feeling the pressure, he's trying to do too much to try and win the point directly.
Look down at the floor.
3-4.
The floor's fault, to be fair. Roscoff staying by his chair. Michael Mays, well, almost behind the referee.
Lovely reverse serve from Shabayev, mixing the spins really well.
Mays is just trying to get as close to his man as possible so that he can get his encouragement across. Gesticulating to him what he wants him to do.
Such aggressive play from the young man from China. Really hasn't shied away.
Former Asian junior champion, World junior boys and mixed doubles champion. Shibyev knows he's up against a real potential star here. What if he plays shots like that though? That's a bit early onto the attack. Feng has struggled a little bit in this game, but he's back on top here.
Well, you can see just how hesitant Shabayev is. He went to open up there on the backhand, and last second changed to a push. I think this is a timeout. I've lost some time on the clock there.
Well, no one told her, to be fair to Connie Chen.
Just play. It's okay, it's enough. Yeah? Sometimes also half long, you can spin this one. Good moving, relax. Come on, try.
It was interesting. Faintly in the background before we went over to Team Rossi's camp, we heard Shabayev say, he's clicking with backhand against all of my serves. What can I do?
It's an einfach 100 yeah.
8-6.
It's a worse feeling, isn't it, as a player? Just to feel that you've tried everything and nothing's quite working. Any ideas, Skipper?
Well, his team has felt that for most of today. Just asked Chen Tianan, didn't play a bad game, but came out with a 4-1 deficit.
Great serve. Shivia scurrying across to get to it. Not one of these games has been under 6.25 minutes, and this one's going to be no different, you imagine.
Let 7-9. Let 7-9.
There we go, there's our first hat trick of that. We almost had it yesterday.
Shabayev did really well though to get that service in. Catching a few of the nets can nerve the player a little bit, cause them to have an unforced error, miss their service. Well, just like that, arm tightening.
He was close after those 3 lets in the last serve. So we'll keep talking about these fine margins, and that fine margin means Shu has a chance to make it 3-0. Will certainly secure the match win. And he's done it. 19-7 now for Team Rossi and Team Mays. Another big win on the cards here for Xu Fei. There will be time for one more timed game here.
Ready. 3 minutes, only 3 minutes play.
Come on, come on.
Come on, go.
You give him too much pressure now.
Roskopf there, well, we've given him too much pressure now, but we'll see if the young man can handle it.
All the time, he's been shivvying them to the table. The clock's been ticking. Less than 3 minutes now. A good day at the office, hasn't it, for Team Rossi?
Definitely the fixture for me of round 3. Team Pearson and Team JJ have a lot to live up to tomorrow.
We'll tell them, don't worry.
Well, they might be listening.
Some of them are actually here watching. Nice. Mingling with the crowd. That's wrong. You see what the idea was. He's already tucked up.
Shabayev just getting frustrated with himself now.
Not often he's on the wrong end of one of these drubbings.
there's not much you can do if all the momentum is going to your opponent.
3-2.
Like you're saying, sport like life is all about momentum. You work hard to create it, and then you ride the top of the wave when you find it's going in your direction. Oh, not this time.
Just taking a bit of a bang into the umpiring table there.
Let 3-4. Let 3-4.
I'm going to hurry up because we'll run out of time at this rate. It's this. He's giving himself a chance of scoring and getting back here. These two, we might only get one more service in.
4-all.
That might be it. Let's see how quickly we get on with it.
Oh, Shabayev.
And they'll be asking him to wind the clock back a bit, I think, as well. Timeout being called.
Clever though, because the clock doesn't start until Xu Fei serves. So definitely time to play another point.
I take them off. That's what they pay the big bucks to the captains for. He held that. Well, you need to play the timeout card, did he really?
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Last one.
Come on, Xu Fei, Hayata.
Kneel biting.
Well, Xu Fei new to T2, but I'm assuming he's certainly by now will be aware of the rules. He can just get this one and win this. Which he can. Just about. We go to 5-all. Buzzer goes. This will be the last point, and it will
Sudden death point.
decide, as you heard, a sudden death point whether it's 4-0 or 3-1.
How appropriate for the end of this fixture.
It's 3-1 it is. It would have been 20-8 otherwise, but not quite. I don't think we had a 20 before. I'd have to look back a little bit. We have had one.
Yeah, Liaz's team beat Team Person 21-8.
Good stats. Excellent though day at the office for Team Rossi. Xu Fei winning by 3-1 over Alexander Shibyav.
So final score 3-1. Chen has come out as the winner, and Rossi team is
Jörg Roskopf will be absolutely delighted with his team's performance in round 3.
Yeah, the stats showing that Xu Fei really dominated there. Forehand winners going the way of Shibyav, but everything else going the way of the man from China. Didn't disappoint us this last match, perhaps a bit more technical than some of them. Not as much spectacle, but certainly very exciting.
Really was a great day of play all around. Each match coming out, getting better and better as the day went on.
Yeah, this was an interesting matchup as well. Shibyav used to, I guess it's fair to say, dominating matches. He was really on the back foot. And as you said, Ashley, at one point asked the skipper, what do I do? At least he has the consolation of that one game, the shortened time game that went down to the last point as well. Great finish to our day. Xu Fei winning by 3-1 over Alexander Shibyav.
Well, Team Rossi certainly had a commanding victory today over Team Mays. Captain is with me right here. Captain, today, I mean, everybody contributed in your team, on your squad. I noticed that every single player under your win actually scored at least 2 points, if not more. How did you make that happen?
It was really nice performance. Okay, we were also a little bit lucky. We got all the close sets. In the past, we lost mostly this one. So this time, yeah, it was from the beginning. Nice shape of all of the players, and I'm very satisfied with the team.
Absolutely, I'm sure you are. Well, of course, Team A still is ranked #1 right now. You have a long way to catch up. 3 more rounds to go before the grand finals, and you obviously would like to keep this kind of strong momentum going. What do you say about that?
Yeah, we keep on fighting till the end. All the teams are strong, and we try our best. Now it's, for us 19 games. It's really the maximum from this rounds till now. But we're looking forward for the next ones, because now we won 2 in a row. It's strong from us.
All right, keep going, really. Before you go, I'm sure you'd like to say a few words to the audience about they've been reporting, supporting and rooting for your team.
Yeah, thank you for coming this afternoon here. It was a pleasure to play, and see you again. Nice, thank you.
Absolutely. All right, thank you so much, Rick. Dankeschön. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up this afternoon's fixture. Really a wonderful, wonderful spell of time here of world-class table tennis. And before we go, of course, we'd like to check out some of the stats right here, especially with the results today and also the rankings so far. Now, this is the fixture results in details. Well, obviously, as we mentioned, actually, each individual team player from Team Rossi today contributed at least 2 points, if not more, especially with Ellie today from Romania. She contributed 4 points in a row for the team. Congratulations. And so far on the men's leaderboard, let's see, Team Boll is still leading, keeping the momentum going there. And his country fellow Dima is right after him. And the second half of the men's leaderboard right here, as we mentioned again, Shiffy is climbing up. All these gentlemen will have got their work cut out. Now the women's side leaderboard right here, Wang Mayu is still taking the lead, followed by her country fellow Sun Yin Sha. And Cheng Yijin is really climbing up now. And the second half of the ladies leaderboard. Now the team's rankings after today's fixture. Well, May's team is still leading, although let's check it out. Let's see. Rossi team right now is already ranked #2. Wow, they have good reasons to be happy, especially after tonight's or this afternoon's impressive performance by their 6 players. All right, let's check out what we can offer tomorrow on the table. Tomorrow afternoon, local time, once again, 2 o'clock. Be sure to join us if you can. Team Percy will be taking on Team JJ. That should be exciting as well. All right, folks, really, once again, thank you so much for participating in this afternoon fixture. A wonderful job done from Team Rossi. Congratulations. And thanks so much once again for being with us. Be sure to join us if you can, 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow for the second fixture of this format. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again. Thank you for being with us, and bye for now.